Hey Junior, this is Samantha from Feed Me Leads. We spoke on the phone and I told you that I would send you over the screencast. And so here it is. I'm going to keep it really short and sweet. I just want to go through your site really quickly. I'm going to go through one of your competitors' sites. Then I'm actually going to give you 3 ways that you can use today for free to start bringing in some more traffic to your site. And so I send these screencasts out with all of this free information, but often when business owners see what I do, how I do it, and how much work is put into it, they decide that they want to team up. So if you watch this through and you feel the same, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. But without further ado, let's get into it. And so here I am on your home page, which right away I will say looks really nice. You guys have all the different services you offer. So it looks good. The text is a little hard to read here. But overall, it looks good. However, there is not a lot of content on here. And so Google is going to be ranking your website based off of around 200 different factors. One of those key factors is going to be content. You want to have a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words on this homepage. I did a word counter search, and you guys currently have 320 words. So we definitely want to add in some more content on here. We also want to make sure that that content is quality educational content. Google is going to send out their bots and they are going to crawl through your site and determine whether or not the content on here will help Google's users find the information or the services that they are looking for. And in addition to having the appropriate amount of content, we also want to make sure that content is filled with the appropriate amount of buyer intent, high volume keywords so that we can get you ranked for all of the right things. And so right here, the keyword that I will be using for today's video is artificial grass San Antonio. So this is an example of a really great buyer intent high volume keyword. It brings in 200 searches per month. So if you were to convert just a few of those into customers, you would be doing really well for just one keyword. And so right beneath the search bar, we have our Google Ads. Google Ads are a really great way to get your name out there and build some brand recognition, particularly while you are waiting for your SEO to warm up. However, if they're done incorrectly, you can definitely waste quite a bit of money on them. But if they're done right, they are a good way to get things moving quickly. So if we scroll down here, we have made it to our map pack. And so the Google Map Pack is great, especially if you can make it into one of these top 3 spots. It's becoming more and more relevant as more people are searching for things from their phone. In order to make it into one of these top 3 spots to get you on the first page of Google, you need to have a lot of citations. And so a citation is just when your business is listed on an online directory. So HomeAdvisor, Angie's List, yellowpages.com, those are all good examples of online directories that people trust and use a lot. There are actually thousands of them on the web, but you want to be on more of them than these 3 businesses are right here. So if I scroll back up, this is actually going to be our first organic search result. Organic search results should definitely be your main area of focus. They are going to be your best long-term return on investment. Google has come out and said that over 70% of people, when they type something into the search bar, they are going to click on an organic search result, and it's almost always going to be one towards the top of the first page. And so this is the first company page that pops up for this keyword. So their site looks pretty good as well. I did a word counter search on them. They actually have 797 words. So although they have a bit more than you have, it would not be very difficult to beat them out with the amount of content that they have. So in addition to having good content, in order to rank organically, you need to have a lot of high-powered relevant backlinks. And so a backlink is basically just a shout out from another website. Whenever you go on one site and it has a clickable text that leads you to another site, that is a backlink. You want to get these backlinks from high powered and relevant sites. So, for example, if a local sporting good company or a paving company were to give you a backlink from their site, that would be a really good way to bring more power to yours. And so over here, I've jumped onto Ahrefs. Ahrefs is a really great tool. If you guys ever try and bring this in-house, I highly recommend using it. It is a bit pricey. It costs me around $350 per month to use, but it gives me a lot of good information. And so I typed in the competitor that we were just looking at. It tells me they have 157 backlinks from 50 domains and are ranking organically for 548 keywords. So I can actually take a look and see which keywords those are. we want to keep an eye out for location-specific and buyer intent keywords. And so here it will list all the keywords, how many people search for that keyword every month, what position they hold for that keyword on Google, and how much traffic it brings them. And so we can go through and see which ones we want to incorporate into your content. And so now I want to do the same thing that I just did with their backlinks, that I did with their keywords. And so they had around 150 backlinks. We don't want to just beat them out with the quantity of backlinks. We want to beat them out with the quality as well. So once these load, we are going to look for backlinks that have a high DR, domain rating. It goes from 1 to 100. We want to get the ones closer to 100. And so we would go through and basically try and find the ones that have a high DR and snag them for your site. We can find backlinks from other competitors and find some on our own. And although 150 is not a lot of backlinks, keep in mind that this is just one competitor for one keyword for one of the services that you provide, and we want to beat out all of your competition. And so really quickly before I wrap this up, I have typed in your website into Ahrefs. Right now you guys have 41 backlinks from 8 domains and are ranking organically for 3 keywords. So let's just see which keywords those are. And so you guys are going for the same keyword we were actually just looking at. We are somewhere around the 8th page. And so I think that we can definitely get you rise in the ranks if we were to incorporate the 3 things we just talked about into your online marketing plan, which, to recap what those were, number 1, we want more quality educational content with the right keywords. Number 2, we want more citations to get you ranked on the map pack. And then number 3, we want more high-powered relevant backlinks. And so that is what I have for you for today. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this and got something out of it. If you are interested in learning more, you can email me back or give me a call. My number is 714-975-5909. Thank you so much.